What's up, America? Tony from the Real American Outdoors here. Today we're going to talk about why you don't need Livescope, but it definitely does help. So as you can see, based off the setup, this is purely from an ice fishing perspective of why you don't need Livescope, but it definitely does help. So the first thing we're going to talk about why you don't need it is that these flashers and underwater cameras, while they might be old, but they are proven technology that still works and they're still able to find fish and catch fish, is also a much affordable option. This running around $300 all in with this setup versus about $2,000. So obviously, money barrier of entry is key there. And then also durability. We have thrown this around. This plastic case is nice and durable. This unit has never faltered, whether we get ice on it or snow or water and any weather condition outside or in the shanty or whatever the case may be. Obviously with this, we kind of baby it a little more. We don't want this screen to break. We don't want, the mounts or anything or the wires. There's less wires with this. There's just less stuff to break with the flashers compared to the Livescope. That being said, the difference between this and this is night and day in terms of with the Vexilar and the Markhams and the flashers, you're more interpreting what you're reading on the flasher as opposed to this, you're actually visualizing what you are mentally interpreting from here. So obviously you can just see from the lines that there's fish under here. You can't really tell what they are, how many they are, but on here you can tell where they are, how far they are away from your lures, and then you can actually get a better mental picture of seeing what's below you versus this. You're interpreting data that's provided based off lines and a graph. So, definitely advantage of seeing what's below you a lot better than the flashers. So the next reason why you don't need Livescope, but it helps, is mapping and other sources of Navionics and chart viewing. So obviously you can go do the free chart viewer from Navionics. You can use the old school paper maps, Google Images and Google Earth and all the different sources on the internet are out there for you to actually get a map of whatever the body of water you're fishing on. So that being said, the Garmin and the Livescope, it's going to give you mapping in real time. You're now not waiting for the next time the sonar boat goes and, confirms that all these depths are actually the depth they are at. You can also go back, as you can see, we have some waypoints here. This is us out in Lake Geneva when we caught those panfish. So you get instant access to your mapping right away, updated in real time, and then you can just go out and the next time and know exactly where you were instead of trying to triangulate yourself on a map or your cell phone. And so the last main reason why you don't need Livescope for ice fishing is that this does not actually catch you fish. You still need to cast down and you still need to pick the correct lure, the correct jig, the correct spoon, and presentation still does matter when you are fishing for ice fishing. Nevertheless, this helps you find fish faster. It helps you know how many fish are actually at the bottom, whether you're chasing a mega school or whether you're just catching a rogue 1 to 2 fish. This will help you be more efficient on the water. That being said, you will get frustrated and when you're looking down and nothing's biting, but that's going to happen regardless of whether you have the flasher or the Livescope. This just helps you know to move on, find a different school, find a more active school that's actually hitting, and spend more time actually fishing on the water instead of just finding fish. So those are 3 reasons why you don't need to buy Livescope, but it definitely helps when you're out there ice fishing. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Real American Outdoors for the American Fishing Challenge and Tourney X. Thank you, and we'll catch you next time.